Good morning and welcome to Rovali's Daily Podcast. How's it going, guys? I am just checking to make sure everything is copacetic and running properly. How y'all doing? Good morning, good morning. Woo, took me a second, took me a minute. Here's to you. Have a toast with me, won't you? Oh, man. You know what? I was just looking at the calendar. It is mid-January. When did that happen? Good night. Wow. Anyway, it is January 14th and the weather is going to be, looks like it's going to be sunny today. It warmed up a little bit yesterday and we were supposed to get a big rainstorm. Man, that ain't happening. It just keeps going around Utah or something, or northern Utah. I think southern Utah's getting some snow. We had some folks come in from Colorado to ski here in Ogden in Utah. And I said, well, aren't you getting any snow in Colorado? They're not getting any snow there either. So I don't know, there's a new jet stream this summer. Hopefully we have a late winter and it starts snowing pretty soon and packs up the mountains for us. So we have nice fresh water for the summer. I always am concerned about that. I like to have water, like to have the lakes and the reservoirs full. I know last year, Bear Lake was full. There was a lot of water in that lake and it was beautiful. It's gorgeous. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some rain. If we don't get snow, then let us have lots of rain, okay? Well, we got some cool stuff going on for you guys today. Somebody is messaging me, so sorry about that. I keep forgetting. I got to turn off my phone. I got to turn off my phone and give you my individualized attention, all right? So I'm going to do something a little bit different today because I like to mix it up and, I like to change. I don't want to say change the format, but change the format just a little bit, just a tweak here and there. But I not that I want to keep you guessing, but I want to keep you guessing. Man, I'm full of witticism today. Witticism, I say. Hold on a second. Let me, I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast yesterday and talking about the historic 25th Street, in particular, Rovali's building. And that was just a very, very cool walk down memory lane. So let me share my screen real quick. And I'm going to show you my features for the day. How about that? All right, there we go. Let's see if I can do this right now, you guys. Hopefully you can see that I am showing you my food screen. There we go. And let's see. Hold on. My problem is I got too many windows open. Anyway, oh, man, you know what? I got to add something. So I'm going to let you guys sit in on this real quick whilst I add something, okay? Let's see. I'm going to add to album. And I'm going to, let's see. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. I forgot the most important thing, you guys. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know. You guys get to watch me operate for just a second. Sorry about that. But I put in a little bit of homework, so I want to show you the picture. Pinot. Now you know what I am going to be showing you. There we go. Let's add that. And I go down here and find it. Now you guys know all my pictures. And I'm going to put that at the very beginning and edit album and then make that big. There we go. Hopefully you guys are seeing all this stuff. I hope you are. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about our pairing today because we have taken some time to think about the featured dish today, which is the Volcano, and I'll go into a little bit of that. But with the Pinot Grigio, I wanted to give you a little bit of background because normally I'll say, well, it's dry or it's medium dry or medium bold and stuff like that, but I'm not giving you a lot of information per se about the wine, and I want to start doing that a little bit more. So with this Scarpetta Pinot Grigio, this is from Friuli, Venezia, Giulia, and it's in the northwest Italian region bordering Austria, Slovenia, and the Adriatic Sea. So I sound like I'm really smart while I read my notes, right? It's home to the sharp-peaked Dolomite Mountains and vineyards producing fantastic white wines like that one right there, okay? Like that Scarpetta Pinot Grigio. You know, one thing I would like you to know and understand about Rovali's wine list and our wines is everybody says they take great care in their wines, and I'm sure they do. A lot of restaurants have fantastic wine lists, but I want to tell you about our wine list because we do take a lot of time and we think about how this wine, any particular wine, will go with our recipes. That's the most important thing, because you know, a lot of times we talk to vendors and they're saying this wine is trending all across the nation, or trending in Europe or whatever. And that's great. You know, we like stuff that trends. We like to trend. But for us, the more important thing is that the wine, it pairs well with our recipes, with our flavors, and that's why we take a lot of care in choosing the ones that we have. And you know, our wine list is compact, but it's not really that compact. I mean, we have pretty good wine lists, but the wines, every single wine on our list really goes great with our recipes. Okay, so let me put it to you that way. We can say it goes great with food, yes, but these wines that we've chosen go great with our recipes at Rovali's. And so today, with our featured dish, we chose the Scarpetta Pinot Grigio by the glass to go with the Volcano entree. And let me give you some tasting notes on the Scarpetta Pinot Grigio. It's got a light straw color with just a hint of salmon, and aromas of white flowers, stone fruits such as apricots and peach, and hints of minerality. On the palate, the wine is crisp and dry with a medium-high acidity and tastes of stone fruits, lavender, honey, pear, white flowers, and minerals. So if you take all those hints of of the flavors in this one wine, in this one Pinot Grigio, it kind of gives you, it enables the brain, it activates the brain to thinking, okay, how is this going to taste with what he's about ready to describe? Okay, so let me just reiterate that. On the palate, the wine is crisp and dry with a medium-high acidity and tastes of stone fruits, lavender, honey, pear, white flowers, and minerals. So you know it's going to be a lighter, crisper wine. And the reason why we chose this is because of the ingredients that we use in our upcoming entree, which is the Volcano. And I'm going to tell you what's in the Volcano. We have a tender cheese tortellinis topped with lightly steamed garden fresh zucchini zoodles. Okay, if you're not familiar with a zoodle, we take a whole zucchini zoodle with the skin and everything, and we run it through a noodler, and it just kind of makes a noodle. We lightly steam it so that it's tender but not mushy, and we add it on top of the cheese tortellini with a little bit of tomato basil sauce, and then we drizzle our homemade pesto over the top, which makes for a fantastic dish. So you get those tender cheese tortellinis underneath in these tomato basil sauce with the tender zucchini zoodles, and that nice little finish of the pesto is just really, really good for that dish. In fact, let me show you that dish right there. So you can see it looks fantastic. And the reason why it's not a spicy dish, I call it the Volcano because to me, it looks like something, a volcano you'd see in the Hawaiian Islands or somewhere in Fiji, or, if you saw that volcano, somewhere in the Caribbean, that'd be really cool. But that's what I think it looks like. So we call it the Volcano. It's not a spicy, but it is absolutely delicious. You look at those layers of flavors in that dish, and then you go back to this Pinot Grigio, and this light crispy with the hints of lavender, honey, pear, white flowers and minerals, stone fruits. You can see why and how we paired these two dishes or these two things together. So remember that the Scarpetta Pinot Grigio is by the glass today and tonight, with our featured dish, the Volcano over cheese tortellini. All right. And, you know, we always want to round off our meal with a fantastic homemade dessert from our baker, Andrea. And we have some spectacular ones that I want to show you real quick. The blueberry lavender cake. If you look closely at this picture, you actually see real lavender on the top of this cake. And the flavors, she uses real lavender inside the cake. So you have a hint. It's never perfumey. Sometimes people worry about that, ooh, I don't like the over the top lavender taste. But as you know, and if you've tasted our desserts before, you know everything is very, very well balanced. And this one is no exception. In fact, this one, the balance on this, I would say, is perfect. So if you like lavender, but not too much, not too, you know, you don't want to taste and perfumey, but you want that hint, just that wisp. That's what we do, okay? And that's what this cake has. And then we have this chocolate mint cake, and you can tell that there's itty bitty chocolate chips in the frosting itself over a beautiful moist chocolate cake, and nice chocolate mint pieces on top just to round out that piece of the cake. Really, really good with a mint chocolate chip cake. And our lemon poppy seed cake. Now this one is topped with slivered almonds with a very nice light frosting with a poppy seed cake inside. And poppy seed cakes, man, the hint of lemon and the poppy seed, it just makes for a great flavor. We really like this cake. Absolutely delicious. And we still have the rainbow cake. We've been getting really great compliments on that. That's why we still have it. We're just getting great compliments on this cake. It is fantastic flavoring and absolutely fun to eat too. And then don't forget about our banana brownie. That this dessert we have every single day. And we also have our homemade tiramisu, the Rovali's authentic recipe homemade tiramisu. We sell that every day as well. And the chocolate decadence, another daily dessert that that you can get any day that we're open. And how about that? The Italian cream sodas. You know what? We sell, I saw so many of those going out over the weekend. And it's great because people absolutely love these. If you haven't had an Italian cream soda, you know, when we put the soda in, because a lot of people say, "Oh, that looks really rich," but when you add the soda, it just kind of, it makes it so it's not overly sweet, but it's got that really nice rounded flavor to it. So our Italian cream sodas do really, really well. And our cocktails this week, the Grey Goose Lavender Lemonade. We also call it the Adult Lavender Lemonade because it has Grey Goose in it. And this one is really, really popular, very tasty, and it's a great cocktail to have. We're still selling the Jack Frost because that people love it. They just absolutely love this cocktail. So if you love it, why take it away, right? We don't like to sound repetitive, but man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And our 12 tap beers, 12 tap beers. Okay, that's a little off the rails, so I better take a drink. We have 12 beers on tap, and so we're a great place to get one of your favorite beers and one of your favorite local breweries. So we have a lot of local breweries on our taps, and we have great beers. And I want to thank all the breweries that are here in Utah, the local ones. Keep up the good work. You guys make fantastic beer, fantastic beer. And there's another shot of our food. Oh, that looks so good. I leave that in there. I'll remove it next time, but I just love that picture. And last but not least, our wonderful sign. Anyway, you guys, so, you know, I decided to go into a little bit more depth with the wine and the pairing and why we choose the pairings that we do. And make no mistake, every time we create dishes, we always try to have something complement the other. We work really hard at doing that. And because we want you guys to, once again, experience the Rovali's experience and be able to relax and have a great meal and a great dessert and a great drink in a friendly atmosphere and a welcoming atmosphere. That's just super important to us. And so there you go, guys. That's what we have for you today. I was actually, the reason why I was a few minutes late this morning is because you know how Zoom has those fake backgrounds. I'm going to put real ones on, but there's one that you can like project some kind of fake background on the back. I was actually trying to do that because I didn't know how well it would work with this white wall. I think it would work really well. But then I thought, well, I'm not going to mess with it too much longer because I'll have a real background, not a fake picture behind me. Anyway, I thought I was going to play around with it and do something goofy for you, but it didn't work out. Anyway, you guys, I want to wish you a happy Thursday and let you know that we are open at 11 a.m. today for lunch all the way through dinner, okay? So if you can't make it for lunch, come on for, if you want to beat the crowd, come in at 4. You know, we have a lot of people that still don't want to be around too many folks. And if you want to do that, you're welcome to come in. 4 o'clock is a good time because the place is not very busy at all, and you can come in and make and social distance yourself so you're comfortable and have a nice meal. But you know, we're open all the way till 8 p.m. tonight. So come and see us for lunch or dinner, and also great curbside. We had a lot of takeout last night, and we appreciate you guys making those phone calls and getting online. So you can find us online at rovalis.com, ROVALIS.com, or you can give us a call at 801-394-1070. I do want to remind you guys, if you guys get takeout or curbside, the best bet is to go online because we have a very secure website. When you put your credit card in, we've got some very secure, high security behind the website so that you know that your data is secure, and that's really important to us. I come from an IT background, okay? I used to own an internet company, and so that's uber important to me, is security and making sure that your data is safe. So if you feel, you know, that just because we're a small local restaurant that we don't have the right security that would make you feel comfortable, rest assured that our system is very secure, very secure indeed. And you can tell by the little lock in the URL at the top. If you're not familiar with that, there's a little lock icon, and that tells you that the security certificates are engaged and that your credit cards are safe. So we do highly recommend that you do that, because then you can verify all of your food items and everything like that, and making sure everything is correct before you send the payment. And then we will get your ticket, and that goes right into our queue. It's nice and fast. It goes right into it. Actually, if you want to look at it from the back end, when you go online and you put in your order and you pay, that order goes directly to the kitchen. It doesn't go anywhere else. It'll print out for our staff, but the kitchen gets it first. And so you're right in the queue. Okay. So if you're hungry, you're like, okay, I got to get this in there, rather than waiting or calling and finding our phone busy, or we're not quite ready to take your order yet on the phone. You can go online and it prints automatically into the kitchen, making it nice, fast, secure, and accurate. Okay. So you're double checking all of your food. You know, if you're adding the extra meatball, you're double checking that, and then you pay, and we're good to go. And we get that, and it goes right to my kitchen. So my chef is pulling it right off the printer. Okay. So there you go. That's kind of the back end of how it works. But you know, you're always welcome to call as well, because we know some people don't like to do business online. But that is the fastest, most accurate, and fastest way to get you in the queue. Okay. So you can call us always at 801-394-1070. Either way, we're happy to take your order. I just want you guys to know the easiest way, okay? All right, you guys, that's it. That's all I have for you today. It was great chatting with you, and we hope that you have a wonderful day. We'll see you at Rovali's for lunch or dinner. How about that? Try the Volcano with the Scarpetta Pinot Grigio. Bellissimo. All right, you guys. We'll see you on the flip side. Ciao for now.